Let's talk about the new album from Coldrain called Nonnegative. I don't have a lot to say about this album.
Neither do I.
I didn't listen to it, so it's up to you guys.
Oh boy.
I had to pick my battles this month.
All right, I'll say something about that then. I think this is the best content that Coldrain has put out
I think
Recently
this
or
album,
ever.
Ooh, okay.
I think that this album has a higher floor than what was that last album called?
Side effects.
This has a higher floor, but lower ceiling. It's a more consistent package, but it's not reaching the same heights of like a Mayday or a Coexist.
I feel like side effects. There was a lot that was going on. I feel like there was a lot of variation with the songs because you go from songs like Coexist to Mayday on that album, and that's almost like night and day. Whereas this one, I feel like it blends more together. Like you get Help Me Help You, which leads into Calling, and then Cut Me into Before I Go, which I think is just a really good like 4-track stint in the album. Before I Go is still the best song on that album. And then of course you get a song about 2020 because why the fuck not?
Do you want to talk about 2020 real quick?
No, that's the shittiest
No, I don't want to
year.
talk about 2020 anymore, but I'll be okay talking
I want to talk about the
song.
song. Yeah, I want to talk about the song.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about
That song is another classic example. Well, not a classic example. It's another example of a song that when I hear it building up for the first time, I'm like, oh shit, am I about to hear a top 10 song of the year? And then it comes in and I'm like, okay, this is good, but it's missed potential because I love how cinematic and atmospheric that song builds. Lyricism, it's a bit surface level. I'll admit it. But I love the way that song builds. And I wish I liked it more. I wish it was more replayable than it has been, simply because I think that is one of the best openers to a song I've heard all year.
I also want to shout out, and Derek, I need you to, after the podcast, at least listen to the last 4 tracks of the album. If you don't listen to the entire album, I want you to listen to the last 4 tracks.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I will be listening to this album.
Yeah,
eventually.
2020 into Rabbit Hole. 2020
Those 2 songs are nuts.
Yeah, 2020 already has just really such high energy, and then Rabbit Hole is easily the heaviest song. I think they've done.
Coldrain has never been more I think they are more pissed off in Rabbit Hole than they are in Mayday.
They were angry. 2020 upset them.
2020.
You also get the almost could have been a closer of Don't Speak, similar to how Embracing Accusation from the Wolves of the Gate album almost could have been a closer if Silent Anthem didn't kick you in the throat.
Yeah. The difference between Wolves at the Gate and this album is that Wolves at the Gate did it significantly better, and Don't Speak and From Today are 2 of the most underwhelming songs on this album, and it sucks.
I'm going to argue against that and say I still think they're good. They are not underwhelming, but on the lower half of the album. I'm saying the most underwhelming for me was Boys and Girls.
Fair.
And maybe Bloody Power Fame. I'd have to go back and listen to that. I didn't listen to that when it was a single. It might be good. I didn't listen to it when it was a single, and my eyes kind of glazed over.
I did not know it was a single.
Yeah, it was the last single before the album. But overall, this is a very consistent album. I would say it's probably gonna. It's close whether or not this is their best, because I'm going back to the discography. Rest in Peace was good. That was off the Fateless album. Also, apparently this is like their 6th or 7th album. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
A lot of albums, actually.
I didn't know, but I think this is probably some of the best, most consistent content that they've done.
This is definitely the most consistent they've been.
while I think Side Effects has a little bit of everything for somebody that likes that kind
Not
of
for
music,
me.
but
That
not
album
even
is that good.
the Rio feature.
Nope.
Damn.
Well, at least you enjoyed some part of this, so